Konbanwa, Magical Idol Project Yoru, Nirmala Yumeria di sini. Halo Paresia, halo Iksuare, selamat datang. Kita hari ini akan melanjutkan ceritanya Mizuki. Dan ya, Nima akhirnya memutuskan untuk mengincar rutenya Jinhai. Jadi kita harus mengincar rutenya Jinhai ya. Oke. Aku sudah melihat tutorialnya, jadi harusnya aman sih. Harusnya aman. Oke, mari kita lanjut. Ya sini ya. After getting dressed, I comb my hair a bit to remove the tangles. Nice walk from the dining room next door. Oh. Alright, here we go. Cakep banget sih. Halo, Kiwe, welcome. Nirmala Yumeria di sini. Nyahai. Okay, I see Jinhai glancing down our balls as usual. She looks over as she hears the door slide open. Good morning. I is sitting in her usual spot, watching Jinhai set everything up. Good morning. You should wake me to help you set up next time. This is Jinhai's job. You need not to interfere. I guess. It's good to sleep as much as you need, and I can manage. Thank you though. Okay. It doesn't feel right though. I understand. I looks at me with a perplexed expression. It's like she's trying to read my thoughts. Better change the conversation. How did you sleep, I? Satisfactory as always. I'm glad to hear. How about you? Any dreams? I slept well. No dreams this time? That is fortunate. Fortunate? She tried to note but isn't instantly distracted as Jinhai plays a ball before her. Okay, she's hungry. An identical dish is set in front of me. Oh. Alright, everything is set. Ayo kita makan. Ntar minum dulu. I scans the table but looks unimpressed. Yeah, she doesn't have meat again this time, okay? There is still no meat. I understand. I understand how this feels actually. I actually cannot eat much without meat. I have to eat chicken nuggets. Okay. That might be, but I have a surprise. Why don't you both open it? Taking off the lids, reveals another new egg dish. Egg! Huh, what is this? This is known as hot spring egg. That sounds good. I'm gonna eat that. Huh? The hot bath, please. Yep, that is part of the cooking process for these eggs. I lift the bowl and gulps down the egg in one go. Snack! Well done, I approve of this dish. Am I supposed to swallow it well? Here is a spoon. Eat it bit by bit. Yeah, you're not a snake. You're not a snake, Nima. Bill. I'm not sure to begin, but I poke the white area with the spoon. It comes apart in jelly-like manner. Oh, sino aja. The yolk today, no, try them. The yolk is solid. Yes, isn't it really unique? The yolk cooks, yet the whites remain soft. Wow, is this so? I wanna eat that. There is something unique. Kenapa jadi? Why is this a culinary novel now? I want to eat that. This is amazing. Jinhai gives me a big sigh. Okay, lanjut. Where is yours though? Oh, there was only 2 eggs. Would you like some of mine then? No, please enjoy it to the fullest since it's your first time. Yeah, I'm sure Jinhai has eaten plenty of it before. She's right, please eat. They've already begun eating as I stare at my half-eaten dish. Then, why don't we start storing up eggs? I made cover my mouth. Oops, why did I say that out loud? Sorry, forget I said anything. I think it's a wonderful idea. How about you, I? But eggs! I'm not getting any type of meat. Otherwise, I will figure something out to alleviate that. You mean you go hunting? That will not be necessary. Very well, I will hold you to it. We return to our meal in a quiet manner. Huh. Not for long though. What's so funny? I was thinking up a name for your chicken. Oh, it's not just chicken. Itu bukan ayam. Itu bukan cuma dikasih nama ayam doang. Oh, chicken. Oh, what did you have in mind? You're just like a middle school kid. Okay, I need to dub this. Phoenix Talons. This is so dumb. Ice comment. Ice comment almost makes the soup I was sipping go down the wrong pipe. Fresh chicken feet, really now. You're gonna paste it on the back. Oh, people are trying to eat here. Sorry. Fine. Then I shall suggest a more serious name. What is it? Kin. I guess that works. I has a weak smile on her face, but the humor is lost on me. I glance at Jinhai, so she's an eye translator. What is this? Eye translator, huh? Is that some kind of? Yeah. I understand. I understand the joke here. Okay. She's naming. She is naming the chicken after me. My name is pronounced Kin in her language. Oh, that's better then. Then it's ears. Agreed. I had to rename the chicken Kin. At least she's less likely to eat something she's named herself. Why are you like this? Oh my gosh. Talking about me now in secret, I see. Only good things. I didn't know whether I'd say they're sure like to tease each other. Now, what do you plan to do now, Nima? Oh, I guess. Have a cod with rice. Good night, evening. With their attention now having turned to me, I put down my spoon. Actually, I'm not sure. I tilts her head at me. Is there anything you wish to do or learn? Well, I'm here. Now that you mention it, I would like to learn how to cook. Do not know how? I can cook, but not the Nima in game. I said to say, as you know, my family was a large one, so my older sisters took care of most of the cooking. The rest of us were assigned to cleaning chores. I see. I would love to teach if you find me suitable. It would be a pleasure to learn under you. Your dishes have been amazing. Then, it is settled. As long as you continue to do your task, Jinhai. That won't be a problem, goddess. His bro seems a bit offended, but he covers it with a smile. This is how it's gonna be from now on, huh? Navigating between these two. Makan. Mom. Today, do you plan to? Learn to cook! I wanna cook! I would love to start those cooking lessons. Alright, you're safe. Alright, you're safe. Wonderful. I will need to borrow Nima then. We will be leaving the premises. I looked at Jinhai with an uncomfortable look. Don't worry, I plan to keep my word. I see. True, I know where you'll be at all times anyway. First, what days? What are they even talking about? When you're ready, we will leave shortly. Will I need to bring anything? Just be prepared to walk between trees and bushes. Okay. I gives me one final look before making her way into the garden. I will see you both later then. My words barely come out in a whisper. Are we escaping now? No, we are not. On that, I will need to request your patience. For today, we will be foraging. Foraging? I'm looking for a few rare ingredients in order to satisfy ice cravings. We're not going to hunt though. Nothing like that. I'll meet you in the garden. Why is Jinhai so hot? All ready to go? As ready as I'll ever be. Great, then let's be off to the forest. After you. We're back here again, huh? Are we planning a route? No, when you leave, you will do so without contention. For now, I hope you enjoy our little hike. This is part of my cooking lessons? Yes and no. It is rather non-standard education. I will teach you more properly once we get home. I thought you would enjoy some fresh air away from the house. Thank you? This is very considerate. What should I be doing? Oh, nothing really. Why is Jinhai so cute? If you just want me to stand around, you can. I'm looking for mushrooms. Oh, that's your grand gesture for I. With a bit of luck, I may be able to find one or two of the ones I have in mind. Such as, have you heard of Hen of the Forest? We're looking for a wild chicken in the forest? No, it's a type of mushroom that tastes like chicken. It's quite small and looks like a brown layered bush. That's so neat! I'll keep my eyes out. Anything else? Have you seen a termite mound before? I think so. You mean we're also looking for termite with a mushroom? Yep, and it also tastes like chicken. To make it easier, let me know if you see any mushrooms and I'll confirm it for you. Oh my god, she's so considerate! I love her. You never know, we might find some additional mushrooms as well in the process. I've been wondering, how do you know these two mushrooms taste like chicken anyway? I thought I remember you saying you were a vegetarian. For a time, I was at one monastery that collected morning alms. We ate whatever was offered to us, then nothing past noon. So that's when you eat meat? I guess she's fasting. Alright. Yes, it was the first time since my monastery days, though I never grew fond of it and returned to my regular diet after I left. Why did you leave? Well, I have a habit of traveling and experiencing the lifestyle of local monasteries. My current situation is simply, well, I am just a washed-out monk. Huh? You mean you're no longer a monk? Correct. Wow, that's unexpected. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, I found another mushroom. Wonderful. You found Xianggu? What? Let me translate. I would call it shiitake, and you'd know it as namho, I believe. Honestly, kind of feel like I wouldn't call it anything since it's not meat. Oh wow! Why did I recognize that? That would be because it's fresh. Alright, while we talk, we start picking the batch. When dried, it has smokier, earthy flavor and looks quite different. That's what you're most likely familiar with. I see. What's the one we're after growing on? The rotting trees. I see. Circular of life at its finest. Yeah, here's one of them. Jinhai rushes over to a fallen tree. Her hands come up holding some bushy brown thing. It does kinda looks like feathers on a bird. Nice. That's the hand of the woods. Correct. This will do nicely. Oh, this is so nice. What are you doing? I'm taking note of your location. This mushroom is special as it can regrow in the same spot over time. So we can farm it for ice meat obsession. Yes, this was a very good haul. Thank you for your assistance. Oh my god! She's like what if Mukoda is vegetarian. God, I really didn't do anything. She pats me on the shoulder. You didn't have to help me either, so I'm thankful. We had better head back before I started to worry. Her? Worry? The very idea seems preposterous. Her words never match her actual behavior. You shall see. Ah, so she's a tsundere. I guess. We're back! As Jinhai said, I was there watching us on our way back. Okay, let's go, save. She and Jinhai engage in the usual banter, but her tails indicates otherwise from her snappy dialogue. Kinda like a dog still. Alright. I still my louder when I look over. Did you enjoy yourself? Oh yes, I learned a lot about mushrooms. Mushrooms, that sounds dreadfully boring. Hello malam, good evening, I'm Tristic. It's a fun scavenger hunt, really? I see. Your cooking lessons are not yet done, damn. I shall seek you out later. Okay. Jinhai heads to the kitchen with me and the towel. Are we going to cook now? Jinhai is taking inventory of the vegetables. Naviento, welcome! It's a bit early for that. Oh, I see. What are you doing right now? Preparing the mushrooms for drying. Ah, ngeriin. She cleans out our harvest free of dirt before heading out to the garden. How did you plan to do it? Weather is beautiful today. We should take advantage of the sun. Although finding a good spot may be difficult. Jin likes to eat mushroom, but it's not good for her digestion. If it's raw and whole. How about the roof? At that we both look at the roof. Might be a bit tricky to get out there. I can do it. I'm really good at climbing and I haven't fallen in a long time. I don't know. If you give me a small boost, I can definitely get up there. I think we should make it later. But you shade, we need to take advantage of the sun while it's still up. We can make it later. Please. Please, Jinhai, just let me raise you. Just let me raise you with my power of climbing, please. Okay. Really, this is nothing. Well then, since you're so certain, please let me raise you. Okay, she cups her hands together and helps me up to the roof. Whee! See, no problem. Now hand them over. Keep the mushroom apart from each other in the holder, please. Done. Good work. What are you doing up there? You are not a monkey! Oh no. I. And back to the monkey thing, I see. I'm helping to dry the mushrooms! I can see that. Let me help you down. But it's not done! I would not like to see you splattered on the ground. Mom! Mama! That's morbid. It's okay. I know not to overestimate myself. This is easy for me. Really, I know my limits. Okan! Okan-chan! I watches me with an unblinking stare, her tail twitching erratically, whatever. Very well. Then, if you are so sure, then I shall refrain from forcing you. She said that, but she's still watching me like a hawk. I try to devote my attention to sorting the mushrooms again. Do not stray so close to the edge. Take care that you do not slip. Under I constant advice. My focus and confidence is starting to wear down. She's not a child, you know. Neither adult humans nor children are immune to breaking their necks from foolish stunts. Perhaps it is better to go with I for now, Nima, or she'll worry herself half to death. Alright, I springs over the room with a border flick of her tail and stare. Okan! Then, are we finished now? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't think I can get any more done right now. Before I can start heading on my own, I picks me up and hops off the edge and sets me down on the grass. Jinhai smiles at me and then moans sorry. Jinhai, what are you watching? I'll come to get you when it's time to cook them. Okay, I'm not sure where she went to go get it, but Jinhai is holding a large broad blade. I recognize from the kitchen. With that in hand, she makes her way back to the house. Follow me. Coming. Did you need me for something? Not particularly. I feel a need to watch over you before you hurt yourself. Am I better? Well, I think that, you are being treated as a pet. I don't think you have anything to worry about. It wasn't that high anyway. I've fallen for much worse. As much as you like high places, you should have more regard to your safety. How does he know that? You'll keep that in mind? Is there anything you want me to do right now, though? How about we have a talk? There are some questions I would like to discuss. Alright. Why is it you wish to learn how to cook? Anyhow, there is little use for it here. Do you think we should only learn things that are a necessity? As essentially, energy one spends on unnecessary tasks may be better spent on things that brings joy. I see you are a person of pleasure. Must be convenient to able to think and live like that. As I see, to survive, one must expend a lot of time and energy to feed and find shelter. If that need is fulfilled, that energy can be used in a different manner. This is true. Maybe I see you learning to cook as a necessity then. Oh. I looks a bit confused, but her expression quickly changed a smear. To be dutiful wife, for example. Naruhodo ne. Soyukoto de ne. Is that so wrong? I cannot say. Unlike your older sisters, you were not taught cooking. Why is that? Probably because my sisters were most likely to be married off first. In order of age, correct. So then, why did aunt pick you? Sorry, jirai janai desu ka, Ai-san? That's a landmine, alright? That's a trigger. Would you ask that? Why do you ask that now? That's just a trigger! See? Hearing his name makes me feel sour again. I really don't know. Human manners are the best skill rare things. I have seen so many styles of it in this world. They cannot be as different as night and day. However... I need to drink water. Why are I like this? Okay, at the most basic level, it is oddly similar to the hierarchy of monkeys. Coba. Okay. Pardon. Perhaps in the time, it will make sense for you. For now, she has come for you. Yuna is standing in the entryway. I hadn't even noticed her until I said that. I apologize. Could I borrow Nima? Oh my god. She's borrowing me. Oh my god. Okay. I glance at Ai for permission. She looks back at me quizzically. Do not look at me. You can respond to her yourself. Thank you, Ai. Yeah, I'll go. See you at dinner time. We both bow to her as Ai leaves the room. Okay, I like Ai so far. I like Ai. Personality-wise, I like Ai, but I think Jinhai is like the... Hello, yeah, welcome, Akmanur. See, personality-wise, Ai is really a fun character, but I really like Jinhai too. Like, if I were to date someone between two of them, I think I will pick Jinhai, but like, Ai is really a fun character. I really like her. Okay. Did you have fun with Ai? She was calling me for being on the roof. I apologize. I shouldn't have argued against my better judgment. To be like Ai, really, wasn't a big deal like she's making it out to be. I see. What were you doing earlier? That was a pretty big knife. I was cutting some bamboo and plants for the ladder. I see. Oh, wow. You could have asked me to help with that. It was the least I could do for your help with the mushrooms, but if you'd like, we can build it together. Of course, I can fuss about me on the roof after this. Okay, what should I do? How good are you with a knife? No! I should have just cut up green things with stems into big segments. My sisters usually handle all the other stuff that requires more skill and speed. Ah, I see. Let's practice on an easy one then. Okay, eggplant. First, lengthwise into halves. I did it smoothly. This is one of the things I can manage. Alright, good about this one, so it's easier to eat. Keep your fingers safe from the blade. To arrange my fingers on the eggplant and knife. If you bend your fingers like this, it will be harder to accidentally cut your fingers. The flat of the blade surplus against the knuckle. Arr! I see. The meaning of cat paw is there. Meow! I'll do my best to emulate her as she cuts a carrot on her side on the counter. She skins a carrot with a knife in short strokes before chopping it in mid-sized chunks. Oh! She lays the blood and chops it around. The carrot rolls apart into little flowers shaped round. Kawaii! Oh, how cute! But why are you going out of your way to make flowers? I've learned that presentation goes a long way in changing a dish. So food for the eyes? Yep. Do you need help on the eggplant? Oh, sorry, I got distracted again. I can definitely manage, but I do wonder if I'll ever be as fast as you. Ah, she's cooking! Let her cook! Let her cook! Let her cook! Okay, let's go. Let's go. Sweet comes with practice. Take your time and try not to cut yourself. Did you learn to cook at the temple? Yes, the nuns taught me as I grew up. Though, when I became a monk, I kept cooking anyways, as the others said they really enjoyed it. Kept cooking? Oh. And I stopped momentarily before she continues cutting. Oh no, was that a rude question? It is not the same anywhere, but ordained monks do not have to handle them domestic tasks where there are nuns to take care of that. Okay, I'll save it here. Alright. When you say it like that, they kinda sound like servants. Ew! I accidentally say that out loud! That means I is making her it worse by calling her one all the time. You know, he smiles at me. I have reached the same conclusion, though there's an extra layer of to it beyond mere servitude. Hungry already? Yabe! Tata yabe! I thought we were about to eat soon, but I come to see what? Engaging in a rather heavy discussion. Oh my, spying isn't a good manners. I will humor you on both. On the next occasion, I am sure that Nima has enough discussions for one day. It's not that as bad as that. Soon then. Yes, we almost finished the prep work. Now that the water is almost boiling, it will go much faster. Ah, then I shall leave you both in peace. What else should I do? More cutting? Try to make it soup yourself. You can add this to it, and the hand mushroom will get your sense of taste going step by step. Oh, got it! Yay! It's the moment of truth! Will I be satisfied with this? I wanna save it here. So, what is it today? Once again, I see no eggs, no meat. No meat, but we might found something yet that you'll enjoy. Really now, and what may that be? Jinhai smiles at me as if asking me to present it. A little frantically, I kept them to convey with my eyes that I cannot do that. Humans are not so good at communicating without words. This soup was fully prepared by Nima. Oh, your first dish. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it will be satisfying for your respectable palate. Nonsense. I'm sure it's lovely. Are these green onions? Yeah, I thought it'd go well with the flavor. Well, that's right. You cannot eat the 5 pungent vegetables now? What a shame. Garlic has been added to the diet because of its health benefits. No, you broke the rules. I can't believe it. Why can't you eat pungent vegetables? It is said that it rouses the spirit of anger and passions, made it hard to focus on studying and prayer. Oh, is that right? See, Nima is in disbelief as well. Are you not going to try her dish? I heard it hurt a bit fast. Am I dead? Oh my god, the food! God, the food. I wanna eat soup now. Feels like it. I take a bite of the mushroom, then stares at it or chopsticks while chewing thoughtfully. This is ladder-milled flavor? What is this called? Hen of the woods. I have yet to find any wild chickens around here. I can partially believe in the name though. This tastes oddly familiar. Oh! Hey, what's going on? Maitake. We both turn into Jinhai. You might know it best as Maitake mushrooms. That sometimes sounds correct, yes? I shuffled down ravenously. She's so hungry. Good for this passes for now. Thank you, I. Teach her something more complex next time. Will do. We ate without much fanfare, but the experience was definitely satisfying. It really does feel special when someone eats your cooking. Yay! Ah! A new chapter. A new chapter. Yay! Yay. Little by little, the days stretch into weeks. We fall into plenty organized daily routine with any role that needs to being handled by the person who's best at it. Oh, Jinhai does most of the cooking. I assist her, of course, and go along for foraging and mushroom harvest. Nice. Since I can't do much anything else by way of contribution, I end up taking initiative to role to clean the house and then upkeep it. I'm pretty familiar with the chores, so it's not a difficult task. As for well, I'm not exactly sure what she does. Sometimes I see her feeding Kin, and she seems to be managing the hatchery, I think. Whatever that entails, chasing away monkeys, maybe? She always seems to be busy, though. Having a routine helps make my life feels normal again. I know that I'm not on edge or stressed too much. I've actually started to getting a little antsy. I've been venturing out on my own from time to time, but each time I try to find the edge of forest, a heavy fog descends. It's so thick that I can see 2 feet ahead of me. As much as I wanted to go home, I'm not sure it's worth the risk of potentially walking off a cliff in that fog. Jinhai's promise seems more and more like distant dream the longer I live here. Distant, huh? Why, I definitely have to go home still. I shake the idea out of my head. Mom's waiting for me, I'm sure of it. Why don't I try looking at it from a different perspective? Literally. Oh. This is why I kept saying you're a monkey, okay? Instead of trying to map out the forest and the forest again, I tried climbing the nearest looking tree instead. If nothing else, at least it's nice to be up so high. Okay then, let's see now. I tried looking for a horizon, but the sea of treetops and unwind variations stretch out in every direction. I can't even tell which way is north or south because of the fog encroaching on all sides. How disappointing. This is barely any better on the ground. All I can tell is that this pocket of land is pretty high up. The fog though, the way it spreads out and surrounds on all sides is rather unnatural. Could it be some kind of sorcery or magic? Nima! Oh. Yikes! That started me so bad I almost fell. Yeah! I request that you return. Oh, do I really have to? I shot back to the league alone. She told me. See, this is why I kept saying you're a monkey. She told me to tell you that monkeys not adapted to living in trees will most likely fall sooner than later. Fine, coming. Why does it keep assuming I'll fall? I'm extra careful on my way down, as do not prove ice point. Jinhai finally comes into view. Did you enjoy yourself? Not as long as I'd like, but I was rather high up, I suppose. What did you see? Nothing but trees and fog. Jinhai only nods. I finally touched down on the ground. He doesn't seem surprised. I did have a hard time finding I myself through the fog. Oh. Does that mean we're not going back right away? Yes, let's go foraging. Of course. Oh, they consider me her for the council. Did you say finding I was difficult? I was curious. How long have you been looking for her? Jinhai stops in place, scanning the area. Too long. She has made herself quite difficult to track. Yeah, I feel like it will be hard trying to find a snake, a special one like I, on top of that. How'd you do that then? I can sense her. Oh, is this holy power? Oh, wow, seriously? Yeah, plus it's a complicated story. Yeah, I think that's. Will she tell me someday? Where did you go trying to find her? Quite a number of countries. The moment I come close, she seems to sense my arrival and goes into hiding. So I usually end up staying at a nearby temple to wait her out. That sounds like a lot of adjustment. Well, I do try to make the best out of the situation. As long as I follow the culture's expectation, I don't steer any trouble with entering a village full with customs and the like. That makes sense. How did you end up with Kin? Oh. She was a gift from a very, very grateful family. They were quite insistent that I take their chicken. If I had refused, they would be felt gravely insulted. I would normally have given her away like the other guests, but I didn't feel right giving her up to be eaten. Your concern extends to all hive, huh? It looks like she became your companion in the end. She's being a very helpful traveling partner. She sent and warned me of any dangerous creatures lurking nearby when we set up camp. Oh, that's great. What is super chicken? I guess you didn't appreciate all the food jokes I make, so planning to eat Kin, and then I might not be strong enough to stop. Should she really feel the urge to Kin, please survive until the end of the game, okay? It will also be unfair of me to condemn I for wanting to, as it's in her nature after all. But if I can reason with her, I will always try to do so. I understand. Question? Okay. Now I have a question for you. It has been on my mind for some time, but why do you treat I as a goddess? I mean, I've been doing my best not to, but I slip up once in a while, much to I annoyance. She's all-knowing, wise, and merciful. There's a snake god that my village refers, and I thought she was that god at first. Oh, is that right? Oh. Jinhai guides us back to the house. The basket now full of wild greens, berries, and mushrooms. Wait a little while, expecting I to pop out as usual. We're home! Ai, mana? So she said, Jinhai out to get me, but isn't even around to greet me. She might be napping somewhere. In the meantime, would you mind continuing our earlier chat? Atau, let's talk. Of course, do you need to help with anything first? I'm just going to set up things in the kitchen. Why don't you wait for me in my room? Okay, I'll see you soon then. It looks like Jinhai hasn't changed rooms since he came. I still feel uncomfortable each time I'm in here. Sorry for the wait. He's holding a tray with a teapot and 2 already poured cups. Ine! There's small white flowers floating in them. I accept one and inhale deeply, curious. Is this jasmine? Yes, do you like it? No, I want tea! I really want tea! Yeah, I do. It's really lovely. What do you want to discuss? You mentioned your village earlier. Could you tell me more about what or who you worship there and how you do you so? Of course, you'd be curious. Sure, before I forget though, I got curious when you said you were locating where exactly is here? I assume you live around the top end of your country? Yeah. It's about 2 weeks by foot to here. No way, how? I was asleep for that long? How is that possible? What do you mean? Or better not to stir up anything until I have a better understanding. It's nothing. Let's get back to the original topic. So my village, we have a shaman who leads everything during ceremonies. We also pray every day to the village snake god. So your village has this deep respect for all snakes? Yeah, they eat rats, who are pests as they eat our crops. It's also considered a sign of future wealth if you see a snake in the home. The god of fortune embodies snakes, so if the snakes leaves, it's said that the household will go bankrupt. Ah, wait. So what happens if you find a snake in your house? I wonder. You keep it in a basket and take care of it. Ah, so that is why you call I a goddess. Yeah. Of course. Did she meet you at your village? Yeah, she did. She was very fortunate then. Why would you say that? Does she know? Not all villagers are kind to snakes. In some places, people like to harvest snakes for medicine. How horrible! I can't believe there are places like that! Jinhai nods in agreement. What do you feel about snakes? Are they special to you? I'll just save in chapter 2. Okay. Yes, the special ones are called nagas. Some say they possess abilities to transform into humans, or they are half humans, half serpent deities that live in the heavens. Some live around alongside us as beings of water, near streams or oceans, or as beings of the earth, deep inside caverns. They also said to be divine protectors, possess magical abilities, and rarely but able to reach full enlightenment. Some temples' ornamentation include snake motifs as a result. Wow, that's amazing! When she explained it like that, isn't that a lot like I? Right. Also, I is a naga then, perhaps, but she seems to be a bit more complex than that. To be honest, I never expected to meet one ever in my lifetime. I thought they were mere legend, yet here she is. Oh, would you say I is special then? Jinhai! What? What are you thinking, sis? I heard my name! I just slides in like that. Speaking about me, only the good stuff. You look at me as if not believing Jinhai. It is true, goddess. You seem to have said something good, alright? I can't guess why you are here. As usual, I should like to remind you that I am waiting for mealtime. Anjay. Okay, understood. Okay, minum dulu ya, minum. Understood. Nima will keep you company in the meantime. Okay, minum dulu. As you wish. Whee! So, what manner of good things have been said about me? Let's see. Oh no. Not this again! Weirdly enough, this time I seem to have a better sense of up and down. Still, it's eerie. It's above me! What is that? I dug under it, but realized it's just making me sink further into the dark abyss. Can I stop drowning? Not again! As I tried to take a breath. Oh, I'm awake again. Okay, fine. Is this a new chapter? No. Another drowning dream? What gives? Why is it tense? Does it have some symbolic meaning? Or is an old memory of that time? Maybe I should get in today, just a little longer. You've been sleeping for a while. Would you like to get up now? Aye! Oh, what time is it? The sun is almost directly overhead. Let me get ready. Can't believe I slept that much. We were also wondering if you'd like to join us. Where are you going? We were going to walk through the forest. You're going for us for once? With us for once? Is that the question? It sounds like just the thing to help me take my mind off those dreams. I quickly slides open the dress after getting dressed. I'm all set. Seems awfully chipper. You forgot your shoes. Is Jinhai waiting outside for us? Yeah, I guess. You must trip over my shoes while putting them on. She's in the kitchen, preparing. Preparing what? edible goods. Are we having a picnic? Yes! Sure, you can call it that. I'll have her get ready then. What are you hiding? Oh, foggy. There's no visibility whatsoever in all this. I wave my arms around. Can you even see me? Yes, quiet and stop that. I'm sure we can manage. Oh, I really wanted to enjoy this picnic. I can't hear what Jinhai is saying into I, but I can make out I's stitching tail. She's annoyed? Fine. Did you see that? The fog? Just lifted so quickly. Oh my, it's like magic, right? Yeah, you did this? But I thought you said you can't control the weather. I cannot. I can't control the fog, however. Because the fog is ours in the first place. Wait! So I control the fog in this entire area? You really are an amazing goddess! Yay! This seems like a good spot. Yay, picnic! Yay! Jinhai spreads a sheet on the floor for us to sit. Without wasting a moment, I unwrap the food for inspection. The mood is almost celebratory. It's like a reminder of my tension was dispelled with the fog. Wow! Opening the wraps reveals 10 buns of different size and some kind of flat stuck cheesecake with green specks. Is this the bang bao? Bang bao chai, I believe. We called it baozi. Of course, it's a vegetarian steamed bun. A big quest of fillings. Mushroom, carrots, some mineral fruit, and more mushrooms. Wonderful knowledge as always. Tetap makan dia. Lu nggak suka sayur ya? Lu nggak suka sayur tapi dimakan juga anjing. She's such a fun character, really. I love her. What are the rest? The smaller ones are filled with red beans and mung beans. This piece here. Oh, this is scallion pancake. It's quite simple to make. I haven't tried it before. I've already sprinkled some soy sauce for this time, but usually you can dip it. Have a bite. It's fried perfectly crispy. What a great day so far. Delicious food, beautiful scenery, and relaxing sounds of nature. That's not appropriate, I swear. I love her. Most, if not all, the bird songs you are hearing are an attempt to make. What? Yes, they are advertising that they want to breed, and advertently they are also attracting predators. It is quite a gamble on their end. Oh my god, I like her. I seems to be licking her lips contemplatively. I don't change the mood so drastically. I like her. I will take your word for it. The sun seems to have stopped abruptly for a while. Something wrong? I hate all birds of prey. Why? Well, I is a snake after all, such as their diet. I hate creatures that have tried to eat me, but I also know it's the world that I live in. It's the natural order. Such things cannot match my level for hatred for that one particular animal that has killed many of us. What is that? Humans. Have you interacted with other humans? I usually avoid them. They are rather dangerous creatures. Why do you say that? After many years of observing them, I have seen that they are very destructive to other animals and to each other. The knot forming in my throat makes me stop eating. You like me though? I'll hate you the most. Yes, of course you do. Back to the amicable bickering in the chickens. Jinhai tries to stuff a sweet ball into Ike's mouth and receives a light whack from Isle's tail for her trouble. However, I am fond of you, Nima. She tried to feed me the first time we met. I did? Give me an egg. Yeah, that's right. What was she reasoning for such an offering anyway? I thought you were dying. I was clearly not dying. You're bloody and not moving! I was stunned by the fall, and then you gave me the sack. Is how I saw it. It was an offering to help you send you to the afterlife alive and peace. That is an appreciative sentiment, but incredibly silly. I am immortal after all. Oh. Wait, were you bloody and stunned anyway? Stupid hawk got me while I was sleeping. I didn't want to risk serious injury if it dropped me while flying, so I got my revenge the moment we came close enough to the trees. That sounds pretty scary. I lived, it was fine. Besides, I'm sure others have gone through worse. I barely ice me as she said those words. Ah, I get it, I see. Would either of you like to join me for a walk? Why don't we all go together? Kok cepet sih? Kalian cepet banget. Okay. I'm not sure what is it. Words made an odd feeling churn my stomach. It's odd but a little familiar. Is very special indeed. And this fog all around us is ice doing. So she keeps us inside, and it's nearly impossible to go in and out. You seem to be in a deep thought. Could you share? Think of something! I was just thinking that it's rather silly. Hopping here almost made me forget how difficult it was growing up the way we did. That's not a lie. Is it not better here with us? Sure. It's not as simple as that. It's definitely thought to be poor. I see. I've tried out the default life for quite utopia in comparison. It's really not that simple. Utopia, huh? Yeah, cheers with that! It is very unbecoming. You are not a goat! Huh? I snap out of my daughter. What are you? Jinhai! I snap out of my thoughts to see Jinhai turning back toward us with something green sticking out of the corner. It disappears quickly as he chews. Yeah, she's a vegetarian, alright. What? Well, you just eat some kind of leaf, like a goat. What are you doing? What? Why are you picking and leaving leaves around here? I'm trying to figure out if something may be tasty for future dishes. Sampling wild greens is par for the course. I guess. At this rate, I wouldn't be so surprised if you eat flowers or tea bark too. You'd be surprised how many are edible. Perhaps less so for the tree bark too. They're definitely unpredictable. They're so cute! You always look for food this way? Often, I often look for medicinal plants with this method. Oh, don't you risk getting sick sometimes? Occasionally, but it only lasts a little while. Oh, is that what I think it is? And I rushes over to a tree to pick something up. I thought it was just red leaves, but... Oh, looking over the leaves, they shows it to me. A fan-shaped mushroom with a red stem. Neat. What does it taste like? You're told its flavor is akin to shrimp. How interesting. Is that for today's meal? Yes, let's throw around a little more before heading back. Hey! Why got to shut up? I still got a displeased look as he observed Jinhai. Is something wrong? Perhaps. Maybe she doesn't like seafood? I guess. Is it because it's not meat again? Yes. Or could it be something else? Oh, something else. Yeah. She's kind of part fish after all. Oh, hi there, kid. Yeah, she's kind of part fish, so I guess she's just offended. Here we go. Our first special is... egg drop soup. Oh my god, I love this. I think I like this. I like this. And the one everyone seems to be waiting for. Mushroom veggies, stir fry. That looks captivating. The red stands out so vibrantly against all the green bok choy. On the other hand, seems to be less than impressed, but grabs her bowl of soup and downs to the whole thing in one go. Delicious. I give it my approval. Next is not just at one of the red mushrooms and stuffs it into her mouth. Her chewing goes from abruptly at loss, it seems. Huh? What does it taste like? She doesn't answer me, so I pick one up with my own chopstick. It's very chewy like any other mushrooms, but it tastes kinda like crawfish. Crawfish? I guess it's kind of scorpion-like, but lives in the water. It has hard shell and two big front claws. It turns red when you cook it. Ah, I see. How does this match up into the real thing? This is definitely a little sweeter though, so not quite. I fail to comprehend how you humans can enjoy such edibles. They are merely water-dwelling roaches. For your information, it tastes akin to lobster, a bigger water roach. Yeah, I guess. We take your word for it. Teacher knows how to provide a different perspective to things. Water, huh? Oh no! Back to the nightmare. Are you feeling okay? Jinhai's hand on my shoulders. Final check is written and realize. Sit. Trust me. You seem a little out of it. Are you sick? Her hands move from my shoulder to feel my forehead. Oh no, I'm fine really. The water talk just remind me of last night's dream. What is a nightmare? Not really, it's not exactly pleasant, but it's not an actual nightmare, I'd say. Was there anything else? Hands again, kid size this time? Maybe it's an old memory or something? Perhaps. If you ever happen to find yourself underwater in reality, I will definitely come save you. That's awfully kind of you. Thank you, Sai. Let's us continue eating. As we finish our meal, I can't help but notice I avoiding the remaining red mushrooms with an intense determination. I guess she doesn't like seafood, huh? I guess I've got no idea what had gotten her upset last night, but this morning I gives us a surprise I'd never thought to expect. Quickly glance at Jinhai and untapped to read the situation only tells me that she's not anymore in the know. We end up seemingly trying to hold a conversation using our eyebrows and occasional glance at eye. The unspoken consensus ends up being to just not say anything for now. But she's sitting there in her usual seat, so... So, is anyone hungry? Me! Me! Okay, let's save this. Jinhai hands me a bowl of rice, but just as he's about to set one in front, I only want an egg. Is it going to be a no? Yes, bowl and roll please. Coming up. I try my best to act normally around her. Is she lost her power? Here you go. Jinhai placed the egg on the table and we watch us kill. I quickly take to the water salt. It got out as he swam the bowl just to still it, but it breaks down quickly now. I'm off. I wish you both whenever I finish. Huh? Goodbye. Have a safe trip. Trip isn't going away? For a little while, most likely. She will probably return when she's finished. Finished with what, though? Your guess is as good as mine. Not denying my well wishes, just no less my only confirmation. Oh. Can a prison still function if the keeper is gone? In case you were wondering, she can locate us if she so desires. But how? I'll probably tell you tonight. You deserve to know more. Understand? Thank you. For now, let's all enjoy your meal and day. Let's do that. What makes you think it will be a short trip though? Well, that's because I like us to be too much to be apart for long. Got it. Guess! I guess he likes it. Cleaning time! Jinhai was at the handle the interior. As well makes this pretty place ready for her return. She wouldn't know if I took a peek, but shaking my head, I quickly dismissed the idea. She hasn't entered my room without asking, so I should also keep my promise. Still, I'm a little worried about tonight for some reason. Alright, Nima, refocus. These floors won't clean themselves. As per the routine with depthful love, she hands me a cup of tea upon my entry. This one's a bit uncommon. Is it best when blended with black or green tea? But for now, take a glass. What's in it? There's a floral aftertaste for sure. I don't know what these orange flowers are though. Lily tea. They say it is good for the skin and helps you sleep better. Ah yeah, it's Yuri, so it's Lily. I see. It's quite fizzly shoot. sitting as well. Hello, Gudewira, welcome! She wants me to relax first, hence this tea. So, right, the reason you're here tonight. Isn't that even we left? She could find us. How is that possible? Can she create multiple copy a piece of herself? Or is she secretly testing us and hiding in the woods to see what we do? Jinhai starts rubbing the back of her neck, seeming a bit at loss. Yikes! This must be serious even if Jinhai is nervous. I will be straightforward about it. She can find us whenever she wants because she placed her mark on us. Huh? Jinhai pulls down the fabric around her neck that revealed two familiar-looking moles on the side of her neck. You have it too! How? Where did she? Jinhai readjusts her neckerchief and returns to her usual posture. While back, she leaves a little something in us to keep a track of us. But didn't you say it fed over time? That depends on a few things, such as how much blood she took from you. And the other? Of us you can heal on your own. I mean like injuries? Yes. Well, my ankle was swollen when I first arrived here, but she bit the area and it healed instantly. That means she didn't take much blood from you. That's really great news. But why does she look so relieved? What about you? She showed me the palm of her hand. Take a look. I touched her hand, but nothing is readily apparent. What am I looking for? I may be a scholar, but I work heavily with my hands. Not single colors are cut after all the gardening and cooking. Her hands actually do have some signs of labor. I don't be afraid as I envy your hands. To me, it means you experience the world. I have no scars because I heal very quickly. At the very least, it's proven quite useful. Her eyes glanced beside me for the barest instant. I guess. In sitting closer, and when I see the medicine chest, something clicks. Wait a minute! The tea almost spills out of my cup with my exclamation. You eat plants to test their medicinal use. I'm not sure. Ah, Ujur! Susutan! We're playing a visual novel. We're playing a visual novel about Snack Lady and Yuri and stuff like that. Okay, it's fun. I'm not sure as to the actual logistic, but with some intense introspection and observation, I've discovered how many a plant works by experiencing its effect on my own body. But could you die from doing that? Yes, but fortunately it hasn't happened. And in turn, knowledge enables me to help many others. Here, but don't you think that's kind of a short-sighted gesture? Pardon? Are you sacrificing yourself like that? Intentionally causing harm to your own person for the sake of other people? Sorry, I shouldn't be accusing you of something like that. I think you're a very kind person. But to me, it sounds like you're a little bit kind and letting others take advantage of that. I don't know much about our lives. I apologize for overstepping my bounds like this. I just want you to remember that you're also a person worth saving, you know? Thank you, Nima. I hear and appreciate your words. I apologize in advance that it might be hard to break old habits, but I'd be honored if... Yeah, it's okay. I'd be honored if for the time being you'd allow me to continue assisting you if you'd like. Though, I really don't think you should let I keep calling you a servant and happily on to you now. Yeah, if anyone deserves to be called a servant. But Jinhai goes on to elaborate, and their unpleasant nostalgia dissipates as quickly as it had said. Meeting both brings me great joy, and it is a task I do with pleasure. So don't worry, I don't consider it a chore the way she initially presented it. I also like to keep things clean whenever I can. Your cooking is absolutely delicious, so at least let me do most of the cleaning then, and we'll both have jobs we're happy with. Gladly. Thanks for being honest with me. I gotta say, all about this about I is pretty shocking. Save the. He's always been full of surprises. Seemingly thoughtful, Jinhai presses lightly on her neck. She's pretty far away, but slowly making her way back. We may see her tomorrow or so. You can sense her too? It works both ways in our situation. Does that mean I can also do that? Perhaps someday, but the day may never come. What do you mean? Your connection to I does not run deep. And she didn't take much of your blood from the sound of it. I'm fairly confident the markings on your neck will fade over time. So that means that it happens it lost track of me? It's more likely, but I hope you free you before then, so you won't have to worry about her. I see. This is wild. Oh wait, was this how you were able to track her down in the first place? Really catch on quick. Now that you all told me all things, these are starting to make a lot of more sense. Ah. I see. In the Magnapi, the word. How have you been sleeping lately? Same. I will admit, I'm a bit nervous sleeping, because I'm afraid to drown again. Did it happen last night? Nope, thanks goodness, but I can never predict when it will. You mentioned it may be an old memory. You felt something important about yourself, so it seems only fair that I will tell you something about myself. Perhaps don't feel obligated. This was only right that you know. Well, that might be true, but I want you to know more about me too, I guess. I can understand. I was wondering if they might have been the hands I saw when I almost drowned, but it's been years, so I can't really tell. I was playing with my siblings and other village kids near a river we weren't supposed to be at that day. We were playing a game and I think I got bumped and fell in. What happened next? Oh, my siblings didn't know how to swim, but I was told Aunt jumped in and got me off above the water long enough for Big Brother to finally pull me out. Who is Aunt? He was my stupid best friend. Thanks for sharing. It sounds like mentioning him was rather difficult. He ruined everything! Something like that, I'm still not quite over it. Wow, I didn't notice that until now, but it's become quite dark. We should both get some rest. You're right, thanks again. She shakes her head. Thank you as well. Sleep well, Nima. I hope you'll forgive me someday. Oh. Ah, cute! Is that I? That's so cute! Good morning! Okay. Is that I? That's so cute! Oh my god. Good morning. Did I hear something? Rise and shine! I'm pretty sure that's I's voice. I have surprise for you both. Get out of here already. You have got to be joking. Despite being haphazardly and barely dressed, I obstinately rush out to the yard. Oh, what? Where's the fire? What's... Of course I will do this! I is proudly showing off a large dead pig laying on the garden grass. Whoa! Fire? Anyhow, it is not amazing. I've been tracking this wild pig for some time now, and yesterday seems like a good time. Was he went hunting? Yeah. Yes, for you and myself. I did not kill this for her, so Jinhai may eat as well. Just follow your tenants, yes? Oh? Some sects allowed us to eat meat, as long as it wasn't killed on our own behalf. Jinhai seems to have appeared behind me at some point. I appreciate the gesture, but I feel it may not agree with my stomach. However, I will be glad to guide Nima in preparing any dishes she may have in mind. Wonderful news! We shall have meat that can last us for months on end with such a sizable creature. You feel up for it? I'm not sure if I'm good enough to take over such a large task. Are you in luck? You have a research at hand that is both valuable and readily available. Well, it definitely can't be Jinhai. Woo! It is I, of course. This is a great opportunity for you to learn how to butcher. Sure, why not? I have always wanted to try a lot of those fancy pork dishes. You know, I can definitely earn the right to eat them. Then it sounds like a plan. What do you think, Jinhai? Agreed, then I'll continue cooking sides and whatnot for Nima's wonderful feast. I shall take him to the forest in the back to drain the blood before we begin. Yay! Meat! Now that the ice gone, I turned back to Jinhai and realized his rather pale. That this is a first. Do you want to rest? I'm good as long as you are. Don't worry about me. I'm used to his growing up and all. Father makes sure we didn't turn away from things like this. Even if some of us cried during the experience instead. Here, you need some containers for you to hold the parts. Will I need any knives? I know you'll be in good hands. Any chance you have advice on what to do with the meat? Is that size? It's probably be enough to last for a year if a preserve right. I believe drying it the way to go. I'll prepare the wrap while you're away. Thank you. I ran off after I, who has disappeared from view. Ready to get started. Scissor is oh my god. Sure, what do I do? I'll be doing the cutting, and you'll take off holding it? If done right, we can eat most other parts. How familiar you are with this? Father used to do some butcher work, but not too often. He said unlike other clients when we egg the meat to tenderize, pork should be cut the moment it firms up. Oh, not to worry, I already froze it before coming back. It's thaw enough for the blood to drain in here. Oh. That is, I measure you. You did what now? I made it really, really cold. I forget you haven't seen ice or snow when you live. You can make ice too! This is really an amazing goddess of water now even. I begin skinning the creature. I like to keep the area a consistent temperature, so I only do so on occasions. Do wild pigs that taste different from the domesticated ones? Their meat is sweeter and has a rather nutty hint to their diet, which is generally grass, nuts, and roots. I used to eat them raw, so I'm curious how human intervention will change the flavor. How would you like to preserve the meat? Why are you asking me? Are you not in charge of our meals? I'm not good enough to decide that. I should like to remind you, who is your teacher at this moment? Ah, sorry, of course with your help, I'm sure I can handle it. Good, now then how? Trying it? Sounds good. There is a small cave I made not far from here that we can use to chill the meat. A cold place in this area. And one of your powers? Yes. Everything else we divide into drying and potting methods when we get back. Such as salting, covering in lard, also sticky rice. That's unique. Have you done this before? I have observed these methods as used by numerous human tribes. Now then, it's time to cut. Watch closely. Oh, dipotong, babinya dipotong, teman-teman, babinya dipotong. Those are really some impressive nails. There we have it. You can start carrying around some of this back and I shall show the other half. If there's anything left behind, I will handle it. Sounds good. See you soon. Hello, cheese and rice. Welcome. We're still playing Mizuchi. You're back. How did it go? The way she sliced up the meat with her fingers was really skillful. Okay. I stand near the doorway at an angle to hide the raw meat-filled containers as best I can. What's wrong? Nothing, I just need the cloth. Ah, okay. The wrap is ready to go. I wish I could have seen it. What's in it? The times of peppercorn, gloves, jalangal, and fennel seed. It is easily pastel and water. That's simple, really. Now for drying and smoking, I've been told that lean meat is very suitable. First, you rip the mix all over, let it marinate for 7 days, then rinse it off and air dry for 3. Then we will smoke it for 1 hour and let the sun take care of the last drying stage. This is roughly 20 days. Overall, it's not complicated, but it does take time. I also mentioned something about losing lard and sticky rice in pots. Yes, that's another method. We don't have sticky rice at the moment, but the lard method should work, especially with the fattier pieces. You'll cook it first, then collect the fat and replace the preserve it with... got it! You sure knows a lot of meat preparations for a vegetarian? I met a very enthusiastic butcher not long ago. He had lots of pride in his work and naturally wanted to share. I'm happy his knowledge will be of use to you both. Ntar minum dulu. Oh wow! Oh wow! He's proud of his work even though it's an undesirable job, huh? That's great, I guess. I've had some pots for storage, but we might have enough. You can eat some as it, or use the intention to make sausage. Welcome back. Now then, what did you want to do with the hat? There's no other way to describe the way I rather than brandishing it at Jinhai. Jinhai mau kawaii na kok itu. Like look at her face. That's all. She's just so. Oh my god, please don't shove meat on my face. Aye! What shall we find? We can eat the pig ears after a quick marinade, thinly sliced on the bed of greens maybe. I've never had that before. But with the wool head still. I know, we can make a head cheese like a YouTube. Is it good? Yeah, it's usually super popular in Lunar New Year, and we'll have a good and for the hogs. It's a famous noodle soup from the imperial cabbage style city of the Hue called Bo. The name means beef noodles, but it can be made with stuffs like pig knuckles and pork blood curd as the meat, while the pork bones are just as good for soup stock too. I know a savory brown braised dish called Xiao Rou that uses pork trotter as well. That sounds splendid. Let's get started. I told Jinhai who was busy getting the stove set up. Poor Jinhai, I look awfully happy. She's even helping out in the kitchen. Well, yes, she's got to eat meat. She got to eat meat. It's a nice change of pace indeed. I can make the noodles what is like a bit on the thicker side and circular, not flat or transparent like rice ones. I'm not sure about the general recipe though, besides the ingredients. But if I mess up and it tastes horrible, I won't be so disappointed. What's the proper profile like? To describe. Spicy, sour, healthy, and savory. I think there's lemongrass, garlic, onions, herbs, and chili oil too. How complex! I'll help you gather what you need and teach you how to best cook the vegetables for a harmonious flavor. Taste it as we go and we adjust based on what you remember. After all, cooking is an art that's constantly developing. We'll figure it out together, so don't worry. Thank you. I'll do my best then. I've got to try new things someday, right? Our dinner will have to sample so much to get the taste right, and all the noodles. Surprisingly, like picky at getting the texture exactly right, so we ate lots of noodles. Yeah, she had enough. She had enough. My stomach feels like it's going to burst. Ha ha ha! Why don't you join me out in the pond? At Ice Voice, I step out and look around, but don't see her anywhere. Join you where? In the water would be great. I'm good here, thanks. Oh. I plop myself by the water's edge and stare at its calm surface. Dinner was delicious? Oh, job well done. Thank you. I was impressed by how Jinhai made a vegetarian version of my dish that is so similar. The things he can do with mushrooms and tofu. Had many vegetables and herbs to begin with, so she was pleased with the new dish, I'm sure. If you keep practicing, then someday you will be as good as her. You think Jinhai is so amazing though? If you keep putting your mind to it, why not? I'd be girl to aspire to oh, I never got to thank you. For what? Nothing for me. It was mostly for me. I could not bear the thought of eating another mushroom. Still, I feel like I'm being spoiled either way. It'd be great if we can get a year out of it, as Jinhai says. Bish bosh, I will eat to her my heart's content. At best, it might be less half of the time. If it need be, I can always hunt more pig or animals. My eyes widen in a mist. I can tell you are thinking about more meat dishes. Is that obvious? But if you return home, you will lose all these news and wonderful things. True. I have to admit, I never imagined things will turn out this way. Be here with us. Yeah, because life's all about surviving, just keeping ourselves going on however we can. But I know I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm not worrying so much about what I have to do or what I can't do. Grow inside of my animals. Oh my god, the agonies. I hear you're still feeling homesick. Would you be mad if I say this? I will not penalize you just because I failed to relate. Perhaps I will understand your human conception of attachment someday. Though I must note that I do not think your village is worth living in, being in your position. Because we are so poor, because you are female.
The village rules are more strict for your kind. To put it another way, it's not a position without difficulty. But it's always been this way? No, that is absolutely incorrect. Humans have very short lifespans. This seems to apply to the memories they possess. Humans can be quite selective at times. Looks like I is ready to teach me something. I'm listening. Simply put, your culture used to be mad Jesse. That isn't simple at all! That's kind of hard to believe. Led by woman? The short of it, that when the northern country attacked yours and ruled it for 1,000 years, their culture in full force, even erasing or reshaping things to all again with their own values and beliefs. History is written by the victors anyway. So somehow it makes sense. Is that always a bad thing though? It is not necessarily either good or bad. Both are subjective and there are many potential answers as individuals with a thought. I guess I is very philosophical, huh? I see. So what was erase? The social hierarchy. Women used to be powerful decision maker and leaders. They determined who was to be king, and they were the individuals one would petition for wisdom and advice. Women tend to live longer, so it makes logical sense. When it came to inheritance, it would be owned by the woman, since her children would inherit the land. That's definitely new. Do you not have any famous heroes that were human? I had the Trunk sisters that fought against the North. They lost in the end, but they still celebrate them. Many other cultures will never allow a woman to go into battle, much less lead an army. Now compare all that to the way your village functions now. I guess that part might be true. When all the young men were drafted, a lot of women were left behind. Many of the older men took extra wives as a result. I see. That's how cultures usually handle extra bachelors, sent them to religion, travel, or war. That's rather sad. I can't help but remember when Aunt left. He was so scared. He couldn't even kill ants. Once, like, let's kill someone in battle. Does it still stings? It's betrayal. You need to stop reading my mind. I did not have to. I was making an educated guess from the topic at the hand. Fine, yeah, it's the loss. It's unfair how his one action caused all of this thing bad happen to me. But it got off just fine. Well, at the very least, I can see a positive side to this. Now you are here with lost less worries. I'm pretty sure you're still one of my worries. If you say so, no? What do you think about what I said? It's a bit much. I mean, I guess it could be true. Like how the woman and man will inherit the land equally as living in the same household or nearby each other will probably make things easier. And it's finite after all. Furthermore, I have been wondering, why do you have so many sisters when there is already an Elstone? It might be because my second brother passed away. Oh, what happened to him? I'm not sure since I never met him. My parents didn't talk about him much. Oh, I remember. Konbawa! Adi Setiawan, welcome. I remember hearing that he got sick and weakened for some months before eventually passing away. Ah, interesting. Now that you mention it, why haven't your sisters been married off yet? Because we are so poor that no one would want to marry us. I think father have some connections he tried to get from my older sisters for our kind of status. This makes for the least desirable choice. The number of families were wanting better for their children. And how did these arrangements make you feel? I'm perfectly fine with being at home and helping mom. I always thought it was one of the perks of being one of the youngest, honestly. So then, Aunt was quite a surprise to you, huh? Why did he choose you over other potential subjectively better brides? Because he thought I was stupid? I guess! Who knows? I apologize for bringing up difficult memories. My curiosity knows no bounds. It's definitely a little easier to talk to you sometimes about these stuffs. Not with Jinhai. I haven't had the courage to tell her what happened before you brought me here. I see. Does that mean you prefer me over her then? You two are just so different. That's not how it is at all. I'm always more relaxed around Jinhai, but unlike myself, she will not judge you harshly. I feel like you are already aware of this. She always tells me it's okay whenever I'm ready. A saint she might be, but should not keep her waiting. I fixes me with an unreadable stare. What is it? If you one day come to desire change from the past you, then perhaps your feelings will also change. It is merely food for thought. I'll keep that in mind. So, it is quite late. How is your stomach feeling? Better. Thanks for taking my minds off it. She nods at me. Run along to bed now. I will see you in the morning. Good night, I. Sleep well. Hi. May your dreams be pleasant for once. Hi. Yapain na! I have something to do with the dreams. Definitely. Okay, let's save this. Whee! Okay. What's wrong? You look exhausted. Did you have another nightmare? I just spent too much of thinking about what I said last night. What did she say? She said before the Northern influence, my culture was ruled by women. I know it to be true. Wow, you have to be old to do that. Jinhai, that's rude! No! Jinhai, no! Not speaking like that. I am not that old. Really old to have been there. For your information, there is scroll detailing such things that you have not yet read, since it resides in my room. Jinhai eyes surprised something letter. She sure loves to read. Pretty please. I am feeling rather insulted by your insinuation. I guess we all know that with age comes wisdom, does it not? That is consistent throughout all of our cultural upbringing. I refuse. I'll give you my share of my next egg dish. Done. In any case, I too have been thinking about what I told you. I believe there are two other clues to support my material premise. We both put our chopstick down to show our full attentiveness. Satisfied, I begins. I believe we can all agree that language is, in general, a reflection of culture. Beliefs, values, and customs are interwoven with language and play a large part of in how we express ideas to one another. Agreed? Think of when new culture and customs cross via exchange of goods. As for example, new words may be added to the language of either and both. Concept may be adapted and even improvised into an entirely new language, and so on. Language constantly evolve and change, like culture itself. The language alone has probably 6 different cultures from all over this region mixed in over many years. Really? How many languages can you speak, I? Too many. Back to topic. As it grows, the language may end up breaking into different branches to make it easier to manage as a whole, or due to change in the geographical density. In worst case, a language can die out within a few generations if it's no longer spoken or taught. This can also happen to any country that invades and conquers another, but I digress before I stay too far from my mind. This, even if culture is drastically changed or even assimilated, some remnants of its culture traditions will still exist as in the language and the people are ignored. I wonder if the writer is some kind of sociologist. I think we are getting the mermaid right now. So you're saying my language has evidence that we used to favor women? Yes. What is the word for a married couple? I don't know how to read this. For Chocho? Yeah. Fo means wife and Cho means husband. It's a compound word. The key is that wife is listed first. In most languages, it is the reverse. Oh, is that true? I believe so. I would have researched more deeply to confirm, but do you not find it particular? That is an insightful point to consider. And your other example? I cannot read this. Have you heard of the press? I cannot read this, sorry. Can someone actually teach me how to speak this? But, well, okay. I have not. It means 5 princesses of dragons. 5 daughters are said to be sign of good luck in a family. Why would such a praise exist if her culture favored by boys? Oh. Fascinating as always, Lai. Thank you for the lesson. Why don't we take a break and eat our meal before it gets cold? I suppose so. Yeah. Would that really be the truth then? Really always keeps me on my toes. Never get bored when she's around, huh? However, I forget the meal was delicious as always, thank you. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. My pleasure as always. But what are your thoughts on this latest talk? Honestly, I don't know. Originally, I thought it was real far-fetched. But the more I think about it, I realize it's in line with a lot of things in my life that never made sense. But they sort of do. But it also just makes everything feels more confusing. The feel that ignorance is a place that I can definitely see the appeal of it. At the same time though, I feel like it should have been wrong if I decide I want more of this world. Your past does not have to define you, though you can learn from it. If anything, history is a proof that you could do amazing things given the opportunity. Interrupting a conversation is bad manners, you know. For malice, we are beyond this point, no? Bluntly put as always, though, I will say I agree with I's sentiments nonetheless. I've been getting this impression a lot more lately. But it is not our place to tell Nima how to live her life. I only want her to have options to explore new things. You're right here, you know, and I agree with you too. I do want more. For once, I don't think it has anything to do with proving myself or learning out of necessity. I just want to be a better version of myself! Yay! Then, what should you like to do? You've done what I've always wanted. I want to learn how to read and how to swim. Excellent. I will be pleased to see. I will be pleased to teach you. The mermaid form will really be able to teach a fineless human how to swim. I'm sure we will manage. And then, Nima, at least you won't drown with her around. I heard that. How about we trade, and you can teach her how to read and write? You are more than qualified to teach that. Jinhai leans and whispers me, which is her way of saying my handwriting is better than hers. That's so great! Oh my god, I like her! I heard that! No need to be upset. It's because I've had more practice than you. Yes, she has fingers, alright. I can only snort and roll her eyes. And it looks like we have an agreement. Sorry for the selfish request. I hope it won't interfere with everyone's work. Not at all. It'll be all absolute pleasures. Why don't we start now? What would you like to learn first? Okay, this is a choice. Alright, this is a choice that let's go for reading. Read! I'd like to be able to read a book someday. Wonderful. I need to run out of the forest to check out something. Would you like to accompany me? It shouldn't take too much time. Sure, that's fine with me. I'll see you put later. Whee! What are we looking for? I believe I might have found a charming mount for us during the last outing. Head to it and see. Oh, the one that tastes like chicken. Yep. In the meantime, I think we should go over a little bit of history so you can better understand what you'll be studying. Okay! What do you know about your written language? That only the rich and elite is able to read it, learn it, and harsh punishment for the rest of us just touching a book. What's wrong? Nothing. Okay. I is correct about cultural assimilation. My country's written language has replaced yours, which is called Chinese language. The classical version is used in all official documents. I see. But are there some words that only exist in my language versus yours? You are correct. In time, your countrymen also invest. It doesn't solve any. Yeah. I should study matter of the cultural elite. Yes. Now I show them that I share it with other poor kids like me. That's quite an admirable goal. But I might be better at learning. Anyone can learn as long as they put time into it. I see. So what am I gonna be learning? Here speaking, the basics are taught as formal writing first. But once you have strong foundation, we'll begin including the other system. I see. Why don't you have begin now? One of those. Okay, Jinhai picks up a long stick and starts making lines in the patch of loose dirt. What's that? Numbers. Great paths to start. 1 is just a simple horizontal line. Number 2 is the same thing with a slightly longer line added under it. Number 3 adds one more line above that. What's important to consider is stroke order. Kanji lessons! I see. So order? Yeah, I think Jinhai is I is Japanese and Jinhai is Chinese, right? Oh, interesting. Each line is drawn in a certain order. Efficiency-wise, it helps with going in the natural flow of her movement. It also helps in maintaining a consistent neatness to way of writing. It's especially important when using a brush pen later on. Oh wait, am I going to have to learn to do that? Of course, that's the fun part. Say the word out loud as you write. It helps you memorize it. Got it? Seems easy now. At least it was until you give it numbers beyond 3. Okay, now it's getting harder. It's just a matter of time and practice. Do this a bit when I forage around the area. Will do! I'm not sure how much time has passed, but I'm definitely having fun with this. How it's going? Jinhai glanced over all the numbers written all over the not so far. Why don't we talk a bit more and find a little area to do some more? Gotcha. What did you find, any? What is the extra special learners? What are they? I don't think you know this. They are pine tree mushrooms. They are usually found under pine trees, hence the name. Is that right? But they seem to be like different though. It sounds really intense, like cinnamon. That's a good description. It's got a faintly spicy flavor. I'm getting hungry thinking about it. I'll do my best with tonight's meal. Do you really think we'd find chicken soon? You mentioned termite ones this time? That was a mistake on my part. Submarine. We should be spotting in a more red soil terminal might kill grassy meadows on side parts of products. Oh, how are you planning to prepare it? I was thinking of stir fry or fruit soup. We can also save some of the for your meat dishes. Yes, it also goes well with garlic and ham or with one soup. I'm getting hungrier. I'm hungry. Looks like we're just about where she mentioned. It looks all the same. Does she have some sort of internal compass? Here is it. Wow, nice. Does the mushroom grow smoother with by any chance? What I gather of I's explanation, it seems like the termites feed it plant material then farm it. What? Termites farm mushrooms? Yes, it's quite lovely in relationship, wouldn't you agree? Taking the bats on top should be sufficient. Most of them grow underground with the termites. Oh, wow, I really know a lot. It's quite riveting, isn't it? That should be enough for us. Bentar. Aku jatuhin sesuatu. Okay. Do we head back now? You can take your time with more writing lessons if you'd like. I think I would like that. Also, I've been wondering, yes? Would I do better if I learned your language too? Oh, you really want to? Why is that? I was just remembering something my mom mentioned. What did she say? When you talk to someone in your own language, you can speak to their heart. Your mother sounds like a sweet person. Yes, she really is. Thinking about her makes the tears start to well up. But we start class, but can we start with those lessons? It will be my pleasure. Yay! We're speaking in her language. That's so cute. Oh my, another nightmare. Whee! Okay. Actually, let's cut it here. I save it, okay? I actually probably need to go to the toilet, so the chibis are not included here, huh? But the cooking! Yay! Jinhai's cooking! I want to eat some of that. That's so cute. Is this so cute cooking like that? Yay! Mama! Oh. Okay. I want to read more, but actually I need to go to the toilet. Wait. I want to finish. Like there's one more choice before we go to the roads. So, jadi masih ada satu pilihan lagi sebelum kita pindah ke rute setiap heroinnya. Jadi Nima pengen nyelesain dia sampai situ, tapi ternyata Nima gak kuat, guys. Nima kebelet pipi. Kebelet orang ingat gak sih lagu itu? So, yeah, I need to pee. So, guys, I will end the stream here. Thank you very much for coming to the stream, okay? Nima. Sampai ketemu besok Nima mau main demonya Okami. Thank you, Nima.